To whom it may concern, I am calling out of things that stress me and only calling into things that bless me. Effective immediately. Thank you very much.
Hey, my name is Debra and welcome to my social platforms. I don't know where you're gonna watch this from. It's gonna be on Facebook or it's gonna be on YouTube, but hey, welcome. This is a lunch break, and on this particular lunch break I've just decided to do a life update. First of all, guys, I am drinking a cup of tea. This is Tanganda tea in a mug. There you go. That's what's up for lunch. And then I've got my brown rice, Probrand's brown rice with the Rhodes chakalaka, which has sweet corn in it. Just that, it's just rice and this chakalaka soup, and yeah. In the morning during my coffee break, I had some instant oats, Probrand's apparently. Me, I'm a big fan of Zimbabwean products. So I had Probrand's oats and I'm loving those. The ones that I normally buy, they're in the navy blue packet. I'll show you the packet at some point, and then you'll get to know the oats that I have. So it was just plain oats with the instant oats with milk, and then I had a cup of filtered coffee. And guys, the brand also is local, the Vumba one, in a khaki packaging. I think if you've watched some of my reels on Instagram, you've come across it. So that's the filtered coffee that I had, and that was earlier in the morning, right? And then around 10 to 11ish, I had oh god, another local brand, Oven Art bread. It's like my favorite, the sourdough, the brown one with the oats coating and whatnot. So unfortunately I forgot my cheese today, so I normally put cheese and I heat it up. I put it in the microwave with the cheese so that the cheese actually melts in there, and that's what I had with a cup of tea. But I didn't have the cheese because I forgot the cheese, so it was just plain bread. It wasn't nice, but it was okay. At least I had something to eat. Yeah, that's what's important. But right now it's lunchtime and I've just told you what I'm eating, so it's more like 90% local brands of what I eat. That is so good. That is so good. Wow, guys, the way the wind is blowing here, I hope it doesn't knock off this food. Find it on the ground. We'll just pray in Jesus Christ's mighty name, amen. Let's finish our little mini life update. Okay, so guys, I don't know when was the last time you heard from me. I know it's been a while, and I know that I've been missing in action. Maybe let's just oh my gosh, it's actually shaking. Okay. The wind, can the wind just stop it? Wind, can you please just stop it and just allow me to have a nice moment by myself? Because yeah, man. Okay, the wind is calm now. Remember, Jesus actually calmed the storm and the wind. The disciples were so scared and so afraid, so I have the power to do so, and the wind is actually quiet now. It's like calmed down now. Oh wow. Moya lalela ngithi imakancane ngeke ngithole moment yami to shine and share this with my, my fellow mates out there. Okay, cool. So life update, let's just step back, go back to 2017 to 2017. Right, so 2017, that's when I left the corporate world. I was at Zim Papers as an innovator, and more of a content developer. We were a team of 5, supervised by an amazing lady called Michelle Hakata. our department didn't last that long, but it had 5 amazing young people. I remember I worked with Daniel Madishona, who created the logo for Capital, and we were also like the brains behind that, in terms of him creating the logo and us criticizing it and getting to the final product, of which that's the logo that's being used right now on Capital. Because my tissue just like flipped off the table. I'm gonna pick it up. And then an amazing lady called Robin Chaiva. She's a designer as well, besides the corporate stuff that she does. And she had studied out of South Africa. She had studied out of Zimbabwe in South Africa. She's amazing. And then Robert Mkondiwa, such a brilliant man. That guy, I loved it every time he tried to imitate the late President Robert Gabriel Mugabe. And who else? There was Tobias. Tobias was one of the greatest guys when it came to like article writing and like all that. He was very good and he was well vexed. Then me, I was the young Debra that had a young media personality that had experience in radio and television locally, and I was also grateful and so blessed to be among these young people. And then there was also another girl called Letwin. Letwin was just this amazing, beautiful girl. Every time I looked at her, I saw her as a model. She was amazing. She carried herself so well. Lost contact, but I know wherever she is, she's actually doing so well and so great. And then so I left the corporate world, and then I dived into being a personal assistant for the first time. This amazing woman, oh my gosh, and I loved how she worked, and she taught me quite a lot, because that was my first time ever, and she recommended that I read the book The Devil Wears Prada or watch the movie. So I first of all read the book and then I watched the movie, and she was kind of like filling me in on what being a personal assistant for a very high executive person is all about, that kind of thing. I enjoyed it. It was so terrible, but it was just amazing. I enjoyed it. And then after that, and then also she taught me a lot about now starting to think about building your own brand, building your own company. And I started doing that after working with her. I also traveled to South Africa, and I traveled to Zambia, and then I stayed there for some time. It was just things were happening back 2019. We say COVID started. When COVID happened, I was in a very self-secure place, and I thank God for that. That's when I began this podcast. I began writing even more. I even started writing for like clients outside Zimbabwe who were mostly Americans, and some United Kingdom fellows. And then I started growing up my brand, learning a little bit about making sure that I make my own talent take care of me, and let my gifts take care of me. So I started working on that, learned how to create a better profile, learned how to create my packages. What am I offering? What am I bringing to the table? How much am I charging? And and my charges avela dumengani, how much charges are they even going in line with what I'm offering the client, things like that. I learned. Then oh my gosh, I got into a deep depression. It was the end of 2020, end of 2019 into 2020 thereabout. I'm telling you, I had the life that I loved. I had everything that I enjoyed, but I feel like even if as an introvert during COVID-19, it really took a toll on me, because in as much as I'm not so good with people or being around people that much, I also kind of had this deep sense of missing people, because it was so tense, guys. It was so tense. COVID-19 was so terrible. Especially when it began in Zimbabwe, guys, you would not see nobody on the road. I also remember that I had taken up a PA job for this amazing young lady who's represented a lot of young ladies in the media. She's amazing, she's beautiful, she's great. And one thing I like about her, she's very challenging, and I enjoyed working with her because I love challenging things. I love things that take me to another level, things that make me like work hard and push harder, you know. So that actually, and even leaving that job, I think it kind of like took a toll on me, a huge toll on me, combined with COVID-19, and then I just broke down. I just kept quiet. I remember I would just post things on my social medias, and I'll be saying, you know what, I'm not gonna be available, whatever, I'll be back, things like that. But you know, I went home and I went to Zambia again. I keep mentioning Zambia because Zambia is my second home. There's so much going on there about my personal life as well that I can't share now, but most of my trips have been there. And that was that. Stayed in Vic Falls also for a little while because I don't know, I felt like just moving around. Now COVID-19 was a little bit, you know, softer on us and kinder on us. Listen to me. And then yeah, went back, and then I went to my mama's house and Bulawayo, stayed there for a while. You know, like it's always important to get back to the basics so that you can get yourself back up again. It's always good to go back to where you grew up so that you get a little bit of inspiration or you are reminded of who you are. So I did that. It was absolutely amazing. I think I spent like 6, 7, 8 months there. Went through a lot, self-introspection, healing and all that stuff. Still healing, hey. And then I came back because this product from South Africa, Young Skin, that I work with for my skin. Yes. Let's talk about my skin a little bit. I don't have all of the products right now, but I mean, it's been amazing. So I came back to Harare from Bulawayo, having been in Vic Falls and Zambia, Kalundu, you know, the wind again doesn't want to stop. Okay, so I came back to Harare because this brand had I needed to meet with representative of the brand who was coming to give me some of my product and some of the feedback that they had gotten. So I came back, and then I came back to Harare more like a fresh start, a start over, something like that. But I was ready to leave Zim during that time. One thing that I got to understand was that God was saying it's not yet the time, and so many things were not in shape and in order. So came back, here I am, I'm in Zimbabwe. There is 2020, 2021, 2022, here we are, 2023, there we go. Continued with my personal brand until I then got an amazing client in Zim to work with. Amazing, I should say. I don't know, like, yeah, it's been amazing, it's been great. So yeah, that's the life update. I don't know what else do you want to hear about me. Oh, relationships, I don't share that. Barely, you've never really seen anything on that. Friends, barely. My circle is so small, super private life. I only share what I feel comfortable sharing. What else? My family, they are so well, and I don't want to talk about them quite a lot because this is not their sport and this is not their space. This is my personal space. So yeah, what else? What am I doing? I'm working. I'm a great brand manager. I enjoy social media management, content creation, and all, you know, sorts. I'm a journalist by profession, and at the moment I'm just living in my purpose. I think that's the first thing that I should have said, that now as I'm sitting right here, I am walking in my purpose and I'm living in answered prayers, because for me to be here and for me to get where I am right now, oh gosh, I prayed for it. I prayed for this, and for everything that I've ever achieved, I worked really smart and I worked really hard for them. And I want this to be a takeaway. If this is gonna be a takeaway, if you're gonna get a takeaway from this video, just, you know, like, take a look at yourself. Don't feel like you've got that imposter syndrome. Right where you are, learn to live in the present moment. Don't be scared of whatever might happen or might pitch up. You know, be ready, live in the present moment, knowing that, you know what, you are here not coincidentally, but because God has planted you there. And make sure that you don't get so attached to that particular place such that you just want to linger there when God now wants to move you and take you to another step. Because one thing that I've also learned with with my life from 2017 up to 2023 now, in terms of just updating my life spiritually, holistically in a way, is that when you wait on God and when you follow God, I'm telling you, your life has no direction. Even, I'm pretty sure, even by the way that I was just mentioning stuff from 2017 and whatever was happening, I'm telling you, when God is trying to take you somewhere, your life has no direction. When you're waiting on God, your life has no direction. Look at what happened to Abraham in Hebrews. I don't know, is it 10 verse 8 or 11 verse 8? I'm not pretty sure anymore, but he was just told, get up right now and go to this mountain. God will tell you the place. God will tell you to get up and go. Either you like it or not, either you don't have a passport or not, God will just make sure that you get, when you just have to get up and do what you're supposed to do, because God will always make a way for you. So yeah, if there's anything, take that away with you. And I'm living in answered prayers. That's one thing for sure. Every day I whisper, God, I'm so thankful when I get to certain places that God has planted me in. And every day I make a prayer and I'm like, God, just make me be dominant in this field that you've put me, and make me be better, do better. Let me be a blessing, because I'm blessed to be a blessing to others. It's not about me anymore. It's just about just pushing the work, and only for God to be glorified, and only for God to be lifted up high. Mina, I'm just me. Ngabuya ngazalwa ngivele nginqunu ngela next. Lezi impahla lezi bengenazo. Let me fix my shirt. You know, and then mangizofa futhi ngizobuyela futhi whatever I accumulate in this world. I'm telling you, trust me, you're not gonna take it to wherever you're going when you die. So that dawned on me at some point when I was just those years where I was depressed and whatever. I needed to take a stand and just look at myself, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what have I done with my life? What am I doing with my life? Am I in alignment? Where is God in my life, or whatever? What am I doing with my life? And honestly, the things that I really want in life are these things very important. I had to question quite a lot of things in my life, and I'm so grateful I had such a moment in my life, because I don't care about being relevant anymore. I'm not scared of I do get afraid often, but I'm not afraid to go for whatever I want to go for. I'm not afraid to take a stand and represent greatness or truth, that kind of thing, because that's what I'm called for. I'm called for bigger and better and greater things in this life. So yeah, that's it. What else would you want to hear in terms of them? You know what? These videos are always going to be in random, because I don't really plan them. The script is in my mind, but I've had a beautiful lunch, a very light meal, and my nice cup of Tankanda tea that I love. And yeah, update. Great things happening at the moment. I'm working on particular things, yes. I won't share them. I'll just let the work speak for itself when it's ready. And I'm also just it's the month of March, and there's some things that I've been doing for other women that just to celebrate other women and just to show some kindness and some love. And I've been trying to create content, so kudos to me. I don't have to, at least I have lunch and I've got coffee breaks, and I've got those are typical moments of mine that I plan to just then create content or do what I can do, or something just to take me off my work, because I'm a workaholic. One thing about me, I could spend the whole day at home working, or the whole day at work working, and no time to even do anything that takes me off the desk or whatever, so that I can clear my mind or whatever. It's either music or but at least now with lunch and coffee breaks, you can get to take a walk and read a book. Apparently, when you talk about reading books, let me tell you, I got this from a lady called Miriam. This is what I'm reading. I've always wanted this book. It's called The Path Made Clear: Discovering Your Life's Direction and Purpose by Oprah Winfrey. And I love it. I got it on Friday. I'm almost done now. The way I've been reading this book, so I'm reading that, and I'm also reading forgotten this title. This book. Is it by Maxwell Gladwell? I think. Oh my god. But yeah, there are two books that I'm reading, and of course the Bible always. So I think that's a great life update, and I hope you guys just get a little bit a glimpse of who I am, man. Like I haven't been doing much. I've been quiet, me. I've been quiet. And I know there's a popular term in Arayatwama streets. Me, you never see me there. I'm not that girl that you see in the streets. Vela ngikho ngandinga ophendle ngaphansi kwezitulo and everywhere else. You won't find me. But yeah, life is good, life is beautiful. Thankful for every day and the sunshine and where we are in life, because God knows exactly why we're there, and appreciating that we are able to live in the moment as, ordained by God. And I'm so excited for the great things that God is about to do in my life, the amazing things that God is continuously doing in my life. And so basically, to round up this life update is just that great things are coming your way. Believe in God, trust in Him. And as for me, for this year, it's all about me and God. Trust me, everything that I do, it's just for God. I just want God to be glorified, because ngingambonga ngani, okufanele ukuba ngimbonge ngakho, ngoba I think amazwi wami, they are not even enough. Whatever I do is not even enough for me to say thank you to God. For Him to have taken me to this level in my life, I'm telling you, it can only be God. It has not been easy. It has not been my own thoughts or my own or whatever. But I'm so thankful. So always trust in God, believe in God, trust Him in your journey. 2022 was just a very significant year for me, because my birthday was so very important, and I haven't shared the photo shoot or the pictures that I took during the birthday and the message that I had during the birthday, but I'm gonna share towards the birthday this year. So it was just a beautiful year. It was like God was just doing a new thing for me in 2022. I can't share much because some of these things are inexplicable, and it's just like deep stuff. And I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful for God for having that turnaround and Him doing a new thing according to Isaiah. Oh my gosh, it was just beautiful. It was amazing, and I can't wait to share my birthday pictures at that time, and just share a particular message about the year 2022, which I'm so grateful for. And look forward to 2023. And you know what, we thank God. We thank God that we covered and we protected. So great. Cheers. I told you everything else except for my glasses. My glasses are from a lady called Meriro, and I got these on a discount. Because she felt like I'm the only person who can rock them better and well, and I think you guys can also say yes to that. Okay, so Miro, thank you so much. And then what else? My shirt. Where did I get this shirt? Somewhere by Sammy Davis Village. My full outfit, I'm actually wearing black skinny jeans with that are beaded. These are Zara. And my shoes, I'm wearing my boots, they're Zara as well. And what else? That's all. So guys, cheers. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Remember to subscribe.